Good morning. Alright, we're off. I got a freaking flat tire. Just gonna have to fucking drive with it until I can get to some air. I guess that goes without saying, but it's let's see, it's 10 o'clock. Headed towards old Amazon. Only got a 3.5 hour today. I can get one more by the end of the day. Let me think. I'm gonna try to do some bike squatting today if I can squeeze that in. They're not scheduling me, so I guess they're gonna let me float. They're just gonna let me work when I can. Hopefully that's the case. Yeah, I've been getting terrible gas mileage. It's freaking 47 average yesterday, and it's probably because of my flat tire, my low air tire. I doubt they have one at Amazon. I don't have time to go to the store and get some yet, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. Hopefully I can drop by one while I'm delivering. Some air on the tire. Nothing drains gas faster than freaking low tires. So I made about 75 cents a mile yesterday. I have this one freaking spot right in the corner of my nose, and it's making made a scar there. Now it's like a big dent in my nostril. It's terrible. It drives me crazy. But I'll have a little scab that grows in this corner of my nose, and then I pick it because it itches, and then I bleed. Now I've got this big scar inside my nostril. Yeah, but it's 37 degrees. I think it is, it's Tuesday. I want to say it's the 12th. I might be wrong. It might be the 13th. So yeah, I'm heading towards Amazon. I'm going to get a 3.5 hour shift or block. Hopefully I can get one more in before the end of the day. And maybe I can work with bike squad some. 5 to 10, hopefully, if all goes well. I've done it before, so it's not illogical to think that's a possibility. It's only 63 plus 72. If I get another one, hopefully that'd be 13, a little over 13, $130, and then work with bike squad for the rest of the night, from about 5 till 10. I'm looking at around 170, 180 bucks, which would be ideal. I prefer to make 200 bucks, but beggars can't be choosers, so I'm doing the best I can. 180 bucks, where normally I'd only make about 120, 130, so I'll take an extra 50 bucks if I can get there. Just play it by ear. Usually by about 12 o'clock, 12:30, they have more available offers for the 3:30 route. So yeah, I usually pick up about 10:30. I'll get done about 12:30. I'll check to see if there's any more offers. And it happened like this, I think it was yesterday, or it might have been 2 days ago. And then at 2:30, I get another offer at 3:30. For 3:30 till 6:30 or 7:30, and like I said, I'll get done by 5:30, 5 o'clock, and then I'll bike squat it for the rest of the night and make the difference, make that almost 200 bucks a day. But yeah, that tire is so flat, my whole car is wobbling. So I definitely got to get some air in this tire. My whole car just eats up all the gas getting there. Hopefully they might have an air tank there while we're there. That'd be great. But yeah, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I haven't looked at the weather. Since last night, but from what it looked like, it's supposed to rain or it's supposed to snow tomorrow. That'd be great. A fall snow. I don't think we've had a fall snow since like 20 years ago, if that. A long time since we've had a fall snow. Which I don't even think that's considered a normal thing. I don't think Memphis gets cold enough early enough to have such thing as a fall snow. But I know there's a lot of states that do. But that's just because that's where they're from. That's where it happens. So, and supposedly we're supposed to get subtropical weather here, like Florida, or tropical weather, like Florida. We're not supposed to be getting colder here. We're supposed to be getting warmer. And if we're gonna have snow early, it always goes back to we all have our own perspective. We all have something to bring to the table, and we all describe what's going on in our own ability, and we'll get a roundabout idea of what's happening. But at the end of the day, it's still undetermined. Yeah, I've been like up and down a lot. I guess it's just normal to go up and down and be happy and sad, happy and sad. It's just being dependent upon and then not, and it kind of just, you feel used, but at the same time, like, I do the exact same thing to everyone else, so I'm no better. Like, I depend on people all the time, and once I'm done needing them, I don't think about, I think of them, but I don't communicate with them. I guess it's just because it's an inconvenience. I do the best I can, but in the majority, the bigger picture of it, it's a means to an end, I guess. But I hate to simplify it in that way. But it's nice to be needed. I tell you that. It's nice to be needed, but in the same breath, it's not nice to not be needed at the same time. So yeah, it's great that I have a reason, but and this is all pity party, because at the end of the day, there's way worse. I've seen it with my own eyes. It doesn't mean it's exactly how I picture it and perceive it, but if my senses fail me, it's because of how terrific or horrific the scenarios are. It's just terrifying, these situations that we're living in. And that's the beauty of life, is being able to identify these things and not have no emotion to them. So like I've said before, I'm not sure if it's been on the video or not, but what's life for if you're not going to try to make it better? Find out what's wrong with it and correct it. And that's all anyone can do. Anybody should expect out of one another. So, and experience is half the battle. You can't fix something if you don't know it's broken. So our parents and their parents are a catalyst. They're cannon fodder. They went through hell learning what they needed to do and not to do, and are still learning what to do and not to do. Even being 55 and 82 years old, as they go ever since. You know, it's uphill battle, but thank God there's a hill. Who knows where we'd be without it. So there's a bunch of pictures and video of California, and it's reminiscent of the attacks on 9/11, how they're just energy devices being used to destroy these homes. You can tell that if it's a forest fire and you have all these woods around these neighborhoods that are totally void of any kind of fire damage, but then you have the entire neighborhood demolished, it's hard to swallow the fact that they're saying that this is an event from a brush fire or a forest fire. So they have another picture of a bridge that's, you know, steel and tar and such, and supposedly fires from forest fires don't get hot enough to be able to damage bridges, and they show this bridge is totally annihilated from the fire, supposedly. So it's reminiscent, like I say, of the whole Twin Tower attacks, where you had these 110-story buildings turned to nothing. You have steel, you have glass, you have concrete, you have wires, you have furniture, you have carpet. The list goes on. You got, you know, computers and did I say desks? You have all that stuff, and 110 stories of it. Not just one building, but for two of them. So that's 220 stories. Is totally nothing left. I mean, I wasn't there. Everything's already predetermined beforehand. So when I receive these ideas, it's already been pre-digested. So I can't put a candid response to these things, because they've already been established before my experience. So same with the California fires, and the evidence stacks up that it definitely was not what the official stories are being told. And at the end of the day, what makes it official? Just because some guy in some suit in some office says so doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. I guess that's the whole point. Everyone's part of the government, so we all are working in the same end. So